Good evening and welcome to the EMS Corporation Stadium in Kozhikode. The I-League resumes as Gokulam Kerala take on Aizawl FC in this beautiful city of Kerala, God's own country, they say. And this team has time and again proved their worth, being from this prestigious land, winning 2 I-League titles in a row. Aizawl FC, they have, of course, held the flag high for Northeast India, being the first from the Northeast to lift the title. Right now are up against one another. This is the dressing room of the home side, Gokulam Kerala. They are eager and determined to get 3 points on board. Their last 3 matches have been strugglesome, and that is why they would look to bounce back here. And we'll soon hear from Domingo Cabrera, who had a word with us before the game and shared his thoughts
for today. So obviously, when we play against Aizawl in his home, we couldn't win. So for us, it's a very important match because we have 5 matches for finishing, and today we want to give one good match for our supporter because the last 3 matches didn't win. So we are working very hard this week, and I hope we can win because we need this for our 4 matches in the future. No? Aizawl has very good players in the middle, very good centre back. For us, I think, or I hope we can. It will be a very hard match for us as well.
Well, Domingo Cabrera and his team is aware of the threats which Aizawl possess. At the same time, they are working hard to overcome the obstacle. Aizawl FC, on the other hand, they have faced problems, a lot to be precise. A number of matches without wins. And Lalrin Mavia was up with us, the team manager, to share his thoughts and how he approaches this tough fixture against Gokulam Kerala in their home ground. Always a difficult one.
Gokulam is one of the best team in the I-League team so far. So last match we drew in our home match 1-1 draw. So we prepared well to win this match. I hope we studied Gokulam's game and all today. I hope we'll get 3 points.
Well, they've done their homework, is what Lalvin Mavia believes and shares his thoughts as well. But we'll soon look at the 2 lineups. The home side, Gokulam Kerala, here on your screen up next. And of course, Aizawl FC to tackle that. Bishwajit has made his way into the first 11 in goal. Nidhin, Akhil, Salam Ranjan and Shahif in the back line. No fall and Komran Tusunov in the wide positions. Nicola, Abhijit and Christy Davis in midfield, while Babovic leads striker. With me in the com box today, Shanta Datta, welcome on board.
Yeah, welcome Vasha. It will be an exciting match which is coming ahead of our time today in the evening. In the beautiful city, in the beautiful state rather, of Kerala, between the 2 times I-League champion Gokulam Kerala and Aizawl City. We will go with the lineups for Aizawl next, starting with Noda Fernandez in the goalkeeping position, and with that comes Dan Mawaiya, Ivan, Kimkima and Zoherel Liana in the back line, with their CDM positions going to Ram Sanga and welcome back of Sahil and Mafela in the mid. With the 2 wingers being Biak Dika and Tharpuia, it will be that man, Rinzuwala, in the forward line for Aizawl. And then with the assistant referees and referees, the main referee for the match is Ramdasan K. And with that, the standings been like quite a topsy-turvy drive between both the teams. Rather, at the 4th position is Gokulam Kerala with 33 points from 19 matches, just 9 wins and 6 draws in this campaign. And apart from that, with Aizawl, they're at 10th position with 21 points from 17 matches. So it will be interesting to see who gets their winning streak back, because it's a match between 2 teams who haven't got a win in their last couple of matches. Rather, Gokulam last got a win back in 24th of February. And whereas Aizawl, they have been struggling as well. They have got their last win back in the first phase of this year's I-League against Lajong, which was a 3-0 win for them. And since then, they haven't yet seen our win. So it will be an interesting match which will be coming live to us between two sides who wants 3 points at any cost. On the screen we can see both the teams getting lined up for a start to an enthralling match ahead of us.
Oh, indeed. And Aizawl, to be precise, they are unbeaten since 8 matches now. And the winless rather, since 8 matches now, and that will be a factor playing in their mind. The road has gone difficult and difficult since they made Shillong's road difficult in Shillong, beating them. That was the last time they won a match before the break as well. When we saw the Super Cup and the international matches, the AFC Asian Cup. But after that, they haven't really had a great time in the I-League. They started well this season. They were in the top 5 initially. But 8 matches is huge to stay without wins. Their last was a 1-2 defeat against Shillong Lechong at home. And surprisingly, Aizawl, who are strong at home, have lost most of those matches at home. The last 4 matches have been home matches for them, and now they travel away, and they hope they can get that luck in their favor. Gokulam, on the other hand, they have similar results, especially in the last 3. No wins, and along with that, an added headache. No clean sheets since 6 matches.
On one side today we have the powerhouse offense of Gokulam Kerala. They are known for their lightning fast counter-attacks and clinical finishing. And facing them we have the resilient defense and counter-attacking Aizawl FC, who pride themselves on shutting down even the most potent of attacks. It's sure to be an electrifying clash, as both teams will stop at nothing to secure the win. Both the teams are getting huddled up for some last-minute directions and plans.
Well, they have faced each other 10 times in total in their I-League history. And initial phases of their meetings fell in favor of Aizawl FC. But in the last 4, it's been all Gokulam Kerala. 3 wins and a draw in their last 4 meetings. Gokulam have supremacy in the recent past against this very opponent, but Aizawl FC in overall have dominated with 5 wins against Gokulam. But one thing is sure, there are goals every time these two teams are on the same pitch. And with expectations, high hopes, and some determined planning and tactics on display, both teams will be looking for 3 full points here. Babovic back in goals, so is Lalrinzuala Lalpiak Nia, the top scorer of Aizawl FC with 10 goals to his name. They're on your screen right now, along with Babovic, who will be looking to help Gokulam in the absence of their main man, who's on the bench, Alex Sanchez. But underway with match number 126 here. Gokulam attacking from left to right of your screens in their regular maroon-orange stripes.
And on your screen from the reds, or rather the maroon, it's Gokulam Kerala. From right to left of the screen. Meanwhile in the whites, it's Aizawl FC, who have to get a win. For a long time, they haven't yet tested a victory. Meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala kindly having the possession of the ball, and it will be interesting to see if they can capitalize today's situation of Aizawl. But interestingly, Aizawl today they are having only 7 players on their reserve bench, and it will be interesting to see that who will come and who will replace whom today in the latter half of the match. Meanwhile, Aizawl FC, Sahil tries to give the ball, but could not fight his teammate there.
The discussion for a latter maybe, but one player who will most probably come on is Vieira, who's on the bench today. But the first 11 have to do their work well. Komron Tusnov, he's got a start. He's so eager to perform every time he's on the pitch. Still on the ball. Solid from the Aizawl defense.
Come on, no easy.
Gokulam enjoying possession at the moment to start with.
Team up.
Stanovich adding solidity in that midfield.
And most interestingly today, Babovic, he is back on the line again. Since the last match he have again got a goal. But still a lot is to be expected from the guy, especially from Domingo Cabrera. He has brought in with high expectations. But Gokulam Kerala, though they could not perform this season with the type of expectations that were there, but still they are trying. They have to take a win from this game at least if they want to build the pressure piling up on teams like Mohammedan and Sunni and Real Kashmir, who are up there fighting for the challenging year for the I-League. Meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala tries to get an excellent clearance rather. And that will lead to the first corner kick of the match for Gokulam Kerala.
Kimkima does not agree to that decision. And Aizawl defense had some questions there, either for his teammates or to the official, but Gokulam have a corner.
Fast ball, don't leave.
And I'm sure you can hear the instructions clear. Stanovich looking for the ideal ball in. Finds Kimkima free, but it's still in the box. And Nora Fernandez punched out. Salam's header just over.
The ball was at a great place rather. The placement was quite well, but none of the Gokulam player was there at the right time, at the right place. Rather, the Aizawl defenders were well aware of that one. Aizawl a bit of clumsy. Gokulam Kerala trying to attack again. Babovic gets the ball. Aizawl players will get the possession of it. They're having the control quite well, and they have to show this intent from the beginning. Gokulam Kerala, they have to win this one if they really want to fetch for that I-League title. Though it seems like too tough, but not impossible rather. And that's a chance for Aizawl. Can they take a shot from there? Still turning on. The chance is still there. It falls back on the feet of Aizawl players. Puts it in the box, but no one to follow that. Rather too heavy for any player to have a contact on that.
Good movement by Aizawl FC. And Renzuala just slowing it down, taking control. The pass could have been better towards Tharpuya, who was on the right hand side, and making that run, sudden acceleration. And they have a few of those accelerators in them, that little burst of pace which makes it difficult for defenders. And they've done their stat research, I would say. Aizawl FC, they've done their homework not just in terms of the tactics, but also history, which says in their last meeting it was Biagdika who scored against Gokulam in the 1-1 draw, and they've started with Biagdika ahead of Vieira, who is generally seen running down that left flank. Sharp from no fall. Seen by Ivan Maric.
Leave him, leave him, leave!
Now Mafela. Ramsanga. Silent hard worker in the defensive midfield of Aizawl FC. And now Joe. All the way back to Kim Kima, playing a few passes right now, Aizawl, and trying to move up.
Aizawl FC, they have shown their resilience quite well, and that's a chance, but the call of offside from the assistant referee raising his flag. So as we were talking about, Lal Biaknia, Rinzuala already have scored 10 goals and 1 assist by his name, and one of the most promising player of this season that we have got from the Northeast. For sure, he will make it a lot troublesome for the scouts of ISL and I-League teams for the next season. And that was not at all a great one from Gokulam Kerala. And the ball goes out for a throw-in in favor of Aizawl FC. They're trying to take the position of the ball. Aizawl, meanwhile, it goes out again, this time for Gokulam.
Yeah. Tanmoy, left side. Keep right, keep right. Watch. Close.
A good intervention by Tanmaria, and a throw in for Aizawl FC. And Tanmaria has made that left back position his own. Has been used as a substitute off and on, and the squad depth has been there for Aizawl FC. Kim Kima switches sides there to Joe Zuhera. And now moving forward, Terpuya on the run. Just checks back. There are numbers in the box, and a shot from distance. Not enough venom in it. Collected by Bishorjit. Avilash Paul has found himself on the bench today. And Kotzi to probably not having some clean sheets in 6 matches back to back, or maybe some injury concerns, but surely the defense has a role to play as well. The absence of Boba Minu from the starting 11, not sure why exactly, not into the deep details of that, but would love to know the reason. And that has cost them a number of goals. 26 goals is what they have conceded, which is much higher than what we know Gokulam has.
Another interesting thing of this season for Gokulam Kerala, previously we have seen a lot of support, a lot of fans coming in their games, but this time it seems like expectations were high, but inconsistency which have led Gokulam to a lot of trouble, and they are now slipped into that 4th position of the table. It looks really tough for them to climb up the ladder because it's too high. It seems like where Mohammedan has already reached. Consistency is one of the main things for fetching any kind of glory. Meanwhile, Gokulam, Akhil, trying to dictate his players to take that position rather, from the right, trying to make a move. Gokulam
Man behind.
puts it in, but in the feet of Gokulam Kerala. Once again, the shot comes in. An off-target attempt. Christy and Nicola both pairing up really well. Babovic, another one. on whom today Gokulam Kerala will be depending for getting goals. Meanwhile, Nora Fernandez, he is all set to take his goal kick. Ball in the middle. Gokulam Kerala clears it away on the opponent's box.
Come on, hey!
And a slight push, which leads to a foul for Gokulam Kerala from an interesting position rather.
Well, Stanovich is getting some space and time on the ball time and again. And this is a free kick which is more his zone, where he can deliver. Playing that Edu Bedia in this side, who was there with them in the start of the season. Stanovich, they've pushed numbers forward. A different idea. No false deliveries are lethal generally. And Babovic with the attempt blocked. And Stanovich trying to open that route again from the right. It is no fall every time. Who comes up with hopes delivered for the Gokulam fans. A wasteful ball eventually. And Nora Fernandez will deal with those all day long. Pressure on Aizawl. And that'll be a free kick. Will help relieve some pressure. Third foul from Gokulam. Kima comfortable at the moment. Rinzuala dropping deep just to support his the midfield. Aizawl forced to almost drop down in his own defense line. It's good pressure from Gokulam, not allowing Aizawl to move out of their own half and play freely. They've been forced to play those passes. It's not very much in the plans to play 10-15 passes in their own half. Well, sometimes it is, but right now it is a bit forced on them. Give away. And a free kick.
And promising attack, it seems like, coming from Aizawl, but the Gokulam players committed a mistake and it led to another free kick. Aizawl FC, they will be more relying today on counter-attacks because they know really well that Gokulam, they will be trying to take the lead early on in this game. Salam, Akhil, Nidhin and Shahif, they will be on their duties and they just have to keep it sure that they just don't let the Aizawl players get past them and score a goal. Aizawl meanwhile all set to take that free kick. A different attempt, deflected and goes out for another throw in favor of Aizawl. A well attempted shot, but hits directly to a player of Gokulam rather. Then Mawaiya all set to take the throw in. It did, but the Gokulam players, there's a chance of counter-attack, but Babovic could not capitalize the situation and could not take the control of the ball, and it led Aizawl to get the position of the ball. And great plays, Aizawl onto the attack. Well defended from Salam Ranjan Singh.
And that's one of those reasons why Salam Ranjan Singh was an integral part in the past for the Indian national team at under 23 and the senior level when Stephen Constantine was in charge. But he has to focus on his game more. He's been off and on, sometimes a top defender with the height, physicality and quality he's got, and sometimes very much off the pedal. And he needs more consistency to be added in his game, and then he can very much be in the talks, in the mix of things, along with the likes of Chinglan Sana Singh and Anwar Ali, Sandesh Chingan, all of them at the moment. The first priority in the Indian national team centre-back position. Stanovich switches it to Akhil. Not much free space there, but Stanovich every time finds that amount of time. And now no fall, a grounded cross. He'll be invited again to try and deliver. A different idea this time, but Babovic would have been the better target.
No fall. He had a great chance to put it in a good position for Babovic. He missed that one. A promising young star coming with huge potential. He has to perform better. Because he is a good player. For the timing, Aizawl FC, they are trying to make an attack, but again it got vested in front of the midfield of Gokulam, and it will be really tough for the defensive unit of Sahif and Salam to be broken down by the Aizawl defenders. Gokulam Kerala from the middle, trying to make a run, and that will be a push and a foul for genuine reasons. Christie, the man, showing some run with real skills, and that led to a free kick for Gokulam.
There, have a look again. Christy Davis threw everyone almost, but a few challenges, not just one, to stop him going through. And whenever there is a free kick from this zone, there's a knuckleball hidden in that right boot of Kamran Tursunov, the man from Tajikistan, represented his nation with pride in the AFC Asian Cup too. Will it be Stojanovic's left or the knuckleball from Kamran? It is Kamran Tursunov, but not accurate enough. Had the power, just missed.
The idea was quite good, but the execution was not at all at its best. He could have kept it on target at least. Kamran Tursunov, already a big name. And that's a chance for Aizawl, rather. Going for a run. Can he score? Yes, he has. And Aizawl FC has taken that lead early on in the game. And that man, Biagdika, have scored at the stroke of 19th minute on the clock. Aizawl 1, Gokulam Kerala 0 in the home ground of Gokulam.
Some things are written on the sky, in the heavens. It is Biagdika, 2-2 against Gokulam Kerala. And that is why he's been given that start. And that deflection in the defense line made it onside for Biagdika to continue the run. And then does so well to avoid those challenges. Look at that, just holds on, and eventually just passes it past Bishwajit. And they have got the lead, a crucial one against Gokulam. Much needed for this team's morale to go up again. And they have to compose themselves and go for a restart here at Gokulam Kerala. And that has been the issue.
Right side. Kima.
Now they come from the left. And that's better. And the Ramsanga intervened in time.
Come on, guys.
Gokulam Kerala, they will now try to make a comeback as soon as possible. And Aizawl FC meanwhile, after a drought of 8 games, they are again looking like they can get a win from this match. We have to keep in mind that they are now playing an away game against the mighty Gokulam in their EMS Corporation Stadium. But Aizawl FC, they are not afraid of this. They are well aware of everything and they have strategized everything quite well. And Gokulam Kerala trying to make a move. Even Maric heads it away. And still there's a chance. But cleared away by the Aizawl defenders really nicely. Where Indiana goes for a clearance in the middle. Nicola looking for options. To the left he goes. Sahil. He goes in. Babovic could not take that opportunity once again. Even Maric well aware. And that man, Gokulam Kerala, again going to take that corner kick.
It seems like Ramsanga has some issues. He's down on the ground right now. And a physio will be called upon. But talking about Gokulam's issue, they have conceded 27 goals with this very goal today. And that is just 2 less than what they have conceded combined in the last 2 seasons. That's how strong Gokulam defense was known to be in the past. They played 22 matches last season, even though they didn't win the championship, but they conceded only 14 goals in 22 matches. And right now here, this is their 20th game, and 27 goals leaked in. And of course, one of the key reasons I have to mention again is Boba Amino. The strength and solidity he provides in the back line, incredible. But right now, they will try to come back because even though their defense has leaked goals, their attack has been spectacular. 41 goals, the highest scoring team in the league. And here's Komran Tursunov looking to add one more to that number, that tally. Not from that corner really. And stolen by Aizawl. They can launch a counter. They have the pace with them. There's some committed defending from the fastest legs of Gokulam. No fall. Commendable job.
No fall did a great job of defending that ball. Since Aizawl, they are now looking real threatening whenever they are getting chance in counter-attacks. And Gokulam, they need to stop that because Aizawl, they are relying more with the pace. Akhil, Salam, Sahif, all have to be well cautious whenever there is a counter-attack. Meanwhile, Nicola trying to go past the midfields. To the left he goes to Komran Tursunov, showing his skills in the middle. Gokulam still having the possession of the ball. The chance is still relying there. Gokulam takes a shot, but it's off target once again. That was a nice shot from that man, Avijit. But a wasted opportunity once again.
Komran was thinking of a shot, was trying to, but eventually it was Abhijit. He scored from distance a while ago against Churchill Brothers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in the away match where they won 2-1. That was the last victory for Gokulam Kerala. After that, they went down 2-1 to Namdhari, 2-3 to Mohammedan Sporting at this very venue, and 1-1 against Real Kashmir. That was a hard-fought draw. Stanovich, stolen. Tanmavia. Nora Fernandez hasn't been tested yet as such, but he has stood up to any such questions asked to him in the course of this season. A great first touch from Lalvin Zuala. A very deep Vieira is the furthest forward right now. And now Terpuya driving inside. Okay, and a silky first touch from Lalrinzuala. And now they have numbers in the box. Solid defending, but a foul from Joe. He didn't complain, but looked soft to me. He'll have to face a tough battle there. Joe against Komran Tusunov, but Stanovich has again seen a pass through for no fall. A little slip. And Tanmavia does well enough.
Go.
Poked forward.
Go. Down. Up.
Akil finds a pass to Salam.
Load.
A high back line right now from Gokulam. They're the ones who need to step up right now. Aizawl can sit in that shell and base their play on counter, as Shantu said a while ago. Because now they especially have the lead, and they wouldn't have problems in doing that.
Gokulam, they're showing real intent in the middle of the park, but it's still missing in their forward line, which is more relying on that man, Babovic.
Man on.
He has to take the opportunities, even the half chances that they are getting. Meanwhile, Aizawl, they're having the possession, but it again gets wasted. So as we were talking about, Gokulam's intent. Gokulam.
Close him.
Komran Tursunov trying to go past, but that man standing tall. Ivan Maric on his duties.
Go close.
Nikola goes to right once again. Nidhin.
Down. Up.
Now that's a heavy touch over one back and left alone as well. Christy Davis. Babovic turns inside the box, looking for the left foot, and finds enough to beat the defense and the keeper. All square already. 1-1. And Alex Sanchez might not be on the pitch, but the goal scoring boots have not left Gokulam's striking position. Babovic continues supplying.
Babovic scoring that goal, that equalizer, which was needed so much, and he shows real class and composure over there. Just look at the composure and the way he has put it in through the left of the goalkeeper. Nora Fernandez could not do anything else but to see it go past him. Ivan Maric, he also got a side when Babovic showed his class in front of him.
This is strong attacking display from the Serbian.
And now it seems like it is getting much tougher for Domingo Ramos Cabrera, because both his strikers are now scoring goals at the same pace.
Indeed, but he would love to see both of them on the pitch, but seems like Ramsanga cannot continue, and he's injured for the time being, down on the ground getting some treatment. That is a big blow, but at the same time they have the man from Poland, Rafal Zaborowski, who is getting ready to come on there on the touchline. 59% ball possession for Gokulam. They made it count. Their 42nd goal of the season, scoring on an average of just over 2 per game. A massive striking line. And the problem has been that they conceded a lot. And Aizawl, they continue not having a clean sheet against Gokulam in 5 meetings now, including this. It's strange when you look at the way the story has built between these two teams, the rivalry. On their first 6 meetings, it was Aizawl FC with 5 wins and a draw. Hence Gokulam having nothing. And then suddenly, since the last 2 seasons, it is Gokulam in the last 4 meetings who've got 3 wins and a draw. And it is back to a 1-1 scoreline. And there's been only 2 draws between Aizawl and Gokulam. Both the draws have seen 1-1 scorelines. But that is a bit of an issue. It is the cooling break as well, I believe, along with the substitution taking place at the 30th minute mark. Pretty humid and hot down south there. They started with only 1 foreigner in the form of Ivan Maric, Aizawl FC. And now they will have Rafael Zaborowski coming on to boss that midfield. But of course, Ramsanga's quality, he has been somewhat underspoken since last season itself. He has been so consistent. He's missed a few games for injury, I believe, this season. And Rafael Zaborowski, he's on the pitch right now. And we'll continue after the cooling break from the center circle, because Gokulam have just come back into the game.
Come on, eh?
And Aizawl FC have to do things once again. Ivan Maric. And Joe plays it all the way back to Nora Fernandez. A strong challenge and a few heated words exchanged.
Come on, Kima, play tough. Down. Clear ball.
Aizawl combining again. Some heavy strapping on Rinzuala's right foot too. Ramsanga had that on his left. Terpuya, always a willing runner down the right.
Jersey number 17, Ramsanga replaced by jersey number 17, Rafael.
Well, Aizawl will have one more added belief that they can get some points away from home, because just on the contrary to the fact that Aizawl this season have been poor at home, winning only 1. They've got 5 wins in total, out of which 4 came away from home. And hence they will fancy some points from this venue. I'm not sure if that's a psychological factor, not sure if that's something more to it, but they have got all 3 points most of the times in away matches this season compared to what they've done at home.
And we were talking about that man who was caught in the pitch just a few minutes back, Rafael Zaborowski, the man from Poland, who has been part of quite a number of clubs beforehand, has been a part of the Polish league, but most interestingly, part of Shadinata Krida Shanga, the team from Bangladesh. Meanwhile, Aizawl, they are now trying to take the lead for the second time, but the goalkeeper Bishajit comes out at the right time and saves his team on this occasion. Gokulam Kerala, they are now trying to go past again. Gets a foul at the right place, no fall. It seems like no fall. He has changed his position with that man, Komlan Tursunov, who has got to right. Babovic again trying to make a move from the right. Goes to a 2 accurate angle right now. Nitin goes back. Gokulam Kerala still on the position.
Go,
To the right, Abhijit. Nicola. Abhijit again.
Team up.
Nicola looking for options in the middle. It does get Abhijit.
Move.
They're trying really well to find the gaps in that Aizawl defense. Aizawl FC doing just what they need to be done. Meanwhile, Nora Fernandez goes for long clearance and a slight push, which will give a free kick in favor of Aizawl FC. And Nikola Zabrowski, as we're talking about his club career, even he has been part of Poland under 19, under 18 and under 17 team, where he has a goal as well for the under 18 team. And it seems like there's another injury with that man on your screen, Kim Kima, who is down on the ground, and some medical attention is coming henceforth for him.
That is bad news for Aizawl FC if Kim Kima cannot continue. He's the leader at the back. Hopefully he'll be able to carry on. Just getting a bit of treatment. And there's some a fancy time pass for him. Rafael Zabrowski. I say time pass because that is something he can do eyes closed. Just juggling the ball around for fun. Just getting a feel of the game. Nora Fernandez has conceded once, but he's made a few crucial saves. And that doesn't look good. Still no decision made. But he's getting treatment on the pitch, which will of course be asked questions. And the referee just asking him to move out of the field, except for goalkeepers. And the other players, the outfield players, do not have that advantage.
And as we can see, the reserve bench of Aizawl FC, most interestingly, only Muniz is the one who plays regularly in that defensive role, and that may create some issues in the Aizawl defensive line. We just wish Kim Kima a good recovery as soon as possible. He is needed for his team, because Aizawl FC, they have kept this game at a leveler till the time with 1 goal each.
And the long ball forward. Kim Kima still getting some treatment on the sidelines. And Joe plays it to Piatika. 6 Sahil has slotted in that centre back role for the time being. And Aizawl are down to 10 men now. And come now to Stanovich, thrusting things forward. Stanovich to Christy Davis. And Aizawl's defensive strategy has caused them one problem in the last few matches. We'll talk about that after this attack. Shahif. So much freedom allowed. And Rafael Zabrowski says, I've seen enough. Time to step up. And look at that from Salam. Down on the ground, still make sure he plays that to a teammate. Christy Davis. Was the right pass and not the right coordination on that occasion.
No fall. He was there, but it was a bit too heavy for him to take the control of the ball. Rather, Aizawl FC now they are trying to make an attack. And that will be a foul again in their favor.
Kim Kima is back on the pitch right now, so he'll be trying to carry on till half time and then see if they need a change. And as you mentioned, they have only one defender in their bench today, the likes of Lalmu and Oma Muniz in short. That's what he's called. Kim Kima, very strong character, and back line is played for Mohan Bagan as well in the past. I've been there with Bhawanipur Football Club in the last season of the Calcutta Football League. Given away cheaply. And getting back to the talks I was about to say for the Aizawl attack. Their problem has been scoring goals in the matches they haven't won. They have no wins in 8 matches, and in their last 6 matches they have scored just 2 goals. And that is very, very concerning. It was a positive that they got the early lead today, but it is cancelled out. Make that 3. But 3 goals in 7 matches is not enough to get you points, and that's not really well done by Joe. And no fall is there. He's waiting for support to arrive. He has a shot in him from that angle. And now Stanovich just slowing down and thinking of the best ideas with a power back shot. A surprise for Aizawl. And a smile brought to the Malabarians with that left foot of Nikola Stanovich. From 1 goal down to 2-1 up. We are not even halfway through this match. Gokulam have fought back.
What a sensational strike from that man on your screen, Nikola. The ball whistles into the back of the net, just passing the goalkeeper, who could not do anything else but to see it going past him. Pure brilliance, pure class. Just look at the shot with his left foot. But surely, Nora Fernandez, he will be unhappy with what he has done. Shot on the first post, and he should have done better. But Nikola, you can't just take away the credit from him. He has done it brilliantly.
Pure power.
And on virtue of that, Gokulam Kerala, they have made it possible. They have made it the comeback quite possible. From 1-0 down, they are now up 2-1 in the EMC Corporation Stadium, Kerala. Aizawl FC, they have to come forward now. They have to show real intent. And that's a chance. Aizawl having the possession of the ball, and that's in. It goes in for Aizawl, and it seems like, was there a foul? No, said the referee. It seems like the goal has been counted. But it may be our own goal. We have to look for that confirmation.
A teasing delivery from Terpuya is the reason. And that is what you teach your wingers. The deliver in the box. Domingo Cabrera is not happy. Look at him at the bottom corner of your screen. He is furious. He felt like there was a foul. We'll have to see that again. Avilash Paul on the bench. And Bishorjeet down. Just checking if his teammate is okay or not, cheering him up. The physio on. We'll have to see the replay again of that goal. Bishorjeet struggling into additional time right now. At the end of 45. And there's the replay. It came off Akhil clearly. And that is the issue with such causes. The assistant referee's flag seemed to be up on the far side. And maybe it was for Rinzuala, but it didn't come to him eventually. It was an own goal. So the goal has been given. And, well, Aizawl are back in this. It's 2-2. And the referee is still having a word here. I'm not sure how much has been added on. We'll soon have a look at that.
Come on, come on.
It is 2-2. The goal has been awarded, indeed. And Gokulam have to do the hard work all again. Two goals in last 6 matches, we said. And Aizawl have an answer with 2 goals in this very game.
Come, come.
But that pass, initial one from the midfield, was the key. But there might be more drama left in this half. But no foul finds Abhijit.
Go, self, self, self.
And Stanovich
That's good.
tries from distance.
Come on.
Desperation written over that attempt. 8 shots from Gokulam, half of that from Aizawl as well. But the same amount scored by both teams.
And that's what is needed. Possession, shots on target, shots heated. Nothing matters if you have scored goals more or equal. And Aizawl FC, they have done it quite brilliantly. And that's another chance coming in for Gokulam. It's still there. The ball is with them
Close, close, close.
on the right flank. Nidhin passes it back.
Self, self.
Additional time 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes has been added on in the first half of these exciting game, which is on your screen live between Gokulam Kerala and Aizawl FC. We have already seen 4 goals being scored in the first half,
Come on,
and it will be interesting to see if we see more coming. Gokulam. Nidhin passes the ball to that man, Nicola. Komran.
Close, close, close.
Komran passes the ball to no fall. He is there. But will there be a shot? Nicola looking for options. Goes to right, Nidhin.
Close, 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 close.
Gokulam Kerala.
What's behind, what's behind?
Still, they're creating that pressure. The last
Go,
minute
go.
chance. It's still there. Nicola
Go back.
with Nidhin looking for options. Chance of header was there, but Babovic could not reach to the ball. Aizawl FC.
Too easy at the moment for Gokulam to pass it around and find that bit of space to cross the ball. And Nidhin, how comfortably dribbles past a player or two to just find that cross. Rafael Zaborowski was complaining that ball went out and almost stood there. And that is something the head coaches wouldn't like because you want to play to the whistle and you need to track back quickly enough. And here's no fall. Very quick to switch flanks as well. And now on the right,
Come on, hey.
just waiting
Go, go, close now, close.
to swing that right boot. Stanovich loves his left toe. And finds a pass towards Komran Tusunov. And taking on his man. Josuera strong enough
Go hold, go hold.
to deal with those
Self, self, self.
tricks from Komran. Oh, clever. Very smoothly
Go, go,
done.
go.
And Babovic, I do not allow him to turn in those regions. Good defending from Aizawl. Gokulam having the ball but not being allowed to shoot. And now eventually mistake forced.
And that was some serious attacking football being played by the Gokulam team for the last few minutes. And why not? They need to win this game. And they have seen enough once they got trailed by the Aizawl. And then they took the lead. But again, the leveler coming with that own goal of Akhil puts the game on equilibrium. It's 2 for both the teams, 2 each for Gokulam and Aizawl at the moment. Aizawl FC trying to take the position in the middle. Sheikh Sahil a bit too heavy, and that will go out for another throw in.
And that is it for the first 45 minutes. 4 goals already in one half, with more to come. Rinzuala's lead, or rather Biaktika's lead, it was cancelled out by Gokulam Kerala, and then they overturned that and took the lead themselves. And after that, it was Aizawl who came back again to make it 2-2. Well, it read Rinzuala on that score line, I believe, but it seemed like an own goal. We'll wait for further confirmation with the stats at half-time. Gokulam Kerala with 58% possession, 42 for Aizawl. 8 shots, of which just 2 on target from Gokulam, while Aizawl have been more clinical in that aspect. 4 shots only, out of which 3 on target.
And that was some sort of first half. Now going with the shots, 8 shots from Gokulam Kerala players. Nicola with 3, Babovic with 2, Abhijit, Kamran and Ranjan with 1 each. Of those 8, 2 were on target, and those were a goal. 4 shots in total from Aizawl, 2 from Rinzuala, 1 from Biaktika and Dan Mawaiya. And from them, Rinzuala and Biaktika got to score. 6 fouls being committed from Gokulam Kerala players, 2 from Nikola Stanovich, Avijit needing no foul, and Shahib getting 1 each. Mostly in the middle of the park. And then to be followed by the fouls being committed by Aizawl FC players. Dan Mawaiya with 1, Zohera, Sahil and Tharpuia with 1 each as well.
Now we'll have a look at the highlights of the first 45 minutes. And there's how things went by. It was Aizawl FC who came out to take the lead early on. Nora Fernandez with an initial clearance, but after that it was Biaktika who did the trick. There were a few attempts from Gokulam time and again. They won a free kick here. Komran Tusunov's shot was off target. It was the knuckle ball, but then Biaktika, this was the moment when Aizawl took the lead. Bisharjeet had no clue, the defense had no clue. And soon after, Gokulam wanted the comeback, and they made it possible too with back-to-back attacks. It was Babovic who got the first goal for them.
And then Babovic getting past 3 and scores a goal. Nora Fernandez not happy. It was seen clearly. But Babovic, he got that equalizer, and it was much needed for Gokulam. And that's the celebration from him. Why not? Then coming the chances, but this time Bisharjeet was well aware and came out at the right time. Then this man, Nikola Stanovich, with a banger. It thrashes to the net, and Nora Fernandez, again, he could not do anything else but to see it going past him. Nikola Stanovich got that lead for Gokulam Kerala, the most awaited one. And then that one which came in, it mostly looked like an own goal from Akhil. On the replay we will be able to see, yes, it was.
Well, it seemed like that to me too. We'll wait for more confirmation, but at half time it is 2 goals apiece for both the sides. And it's Gokulam Kerala 2, Aizawl FC 2. Stay tuned for more action in the next 45 minutes as we'll come back after a short little break. Welcome back for second half action at the EMS Corporation Stadium. Gokulam Kerala hosting Aizawl FC. They have made a comeback twice, I would say. Once Gokulam, once Aizawl, and it's all square with 2-2 on the score line. All to play for in the second 45 minutes. Aizawl FC, they will be attacking from left to right of your screen in away whites in this half. And Gokulam in their home strides of orange and maroon, attacking from right to left. There has been a forced change in the first half for Aizawl, and that was Rafael Zaborowski coming in for Ramsanga. Apart from that, it has all stayed the same. And of course, Biagdika got a start today, and he got a goal as well. He got a goal against Gokulam in his previous fixture too. And Amavia is on the bench. And with me on the comm box, Shanto Datto. Welcome again for 45 more minutes of end-to-end action.
Thanks, Vasha. It will be interesting to see what's there in the fate of both the teams. Rather for Gokulam, who are desperately looking for a win in this match. They have done quite well in this match in perspective of attacks, but defensively they should have and could have done much better than what they have already done. And that's a foul on Komran Tursunov from his former teammate, I would say, Sheikh Sahil. Already been partnered when they were playing for Mohan Bagan in the I-League. 2 fouls already been committed by Sheikh Sahil in this match, and Bishorjeet, we have already seen him struggling a little bit, and he is again getting some medical attention. Nikola Stanovich, what a screamer he has scored today.
And will we see another such screamer? Here's the question from that free kick. It is very, very long out to try direct. Stanovich is in form. Goes for a cross, and Jose Vieira had his eyes on the ball. And now Aizawl will look to launch a quick attack. The defense is not in proper shape for Gokulam. And Biagdika, oh, he has still stayed on the ball and deflected out for the first corner of this half.
Biagdika does really well, but Akhil, he was there standing tall, and a slight deflection costed them a corner kick. The first one rather for Aizawl, and it will be interesting to see if they can capitalize this. It's a windy evening today in Kerala, and Gokulam Kerala and Aizawl FC fighting for a win, which both the teams have been lacking. And that's a nice one, a looping one rather, but a too heavy one. And that goes past the slide line for goal kick. Gokulam taking the control of the ball, rather the game they have to. Abhijit trying to take it, and a foul being committed by Abhijit on Mafela. Mafela, another player who has done his job really well today in the game. 7 fouls being committed by Gokulam Kerala and 5 for Aizawl. We are yet to see some special things from Komran Tursunov in this game. Rather, it goes straight to the hands of Bishorjeet and Gokulam Kerala. They will now launch a counter-attack from the right, no fall, with some real intent and pace. Turns back to his own players. Stanovich. Salam. Shahif. A mistake. Sheikh Sahil. He should have and could have taken that opportunity, but failed this time. No fall. Looking for options. He can also get pass. In the middle, Babovic. Kamran Tursunov. Looking for options. Sets it in. Chance still prevails. Shot comes in, but a weak one rather. A slight deflection was also there from the Aizawl defenders. Aizawl could not take the control of that one rather. It was Tharpuia on this occasion. It was a good chance for him to launch their counter attack. But Shahif, he will take that throw in. Christie passes the ball to Nidhin. Abhijit, Nidhin. Looking for options. Goes to his own territory. To the left, Salam Ranjan Singh. Salam looking for options. Goes past 2. Still in his jurisdiction. Stanovich. Babovic. Goes back to Nikola. Unwasted opportunity rather.
Heavy pass there. And that is the reason the opportunity was gone. A good run and a good move. But very calm tempo to the game. Good blocking by Abhijit. He blocks the passing line so well. A while ago he did the same for Sheikh Sahil when he was trying to pass it through. Kim has continued. He felt a bit of a niggle in the first half. He was off for a few minutes for treatment. But he's back and up and running. Nora Fernandez with the free kick. He'll be looking to go long. The Aizawl are out of home after a long while. That's a brilliant first touch from Piaktika. And about being at home, they have played 7 of their last 8 games at home. And hence they will find it difficult as well. But no fall. So often makes these runs. A save made. And cleared away by Sheikh Sahil. Much needed clearance. Could have fallen to anyone.
And just look at the shot. Babovic, if he would have at the right place, then he could have got that opportunity to make it 3-2 in favor of Gokulam. But never mind, Gokulam Kerala. They are again coming heavily. Aizawl quite resilient since the start of second half. Goes to the right, a nice ball forward, Salam Ranjan. And he saves it for his team. Goes past. Another throw in.
Needed some good acceleration from Salam to reach that first before Tharpuia could take it away. And credits to him for doing so. Did not take any risks. Now Joe Sohera. Aizawl somewhat need more set pieces so that Sohera can get at the end of things. And they have got one. Oh, they haven't. It has been given as a goal kick. And Joe doesn't like it, and he might see a card as well for such complaints. A yellow card. And that has been a change that has come into the football scenario here, the domestic one, lately, where these sort of instances would have been left alone. But now you cannot go charging on the officials, which is of course as per the rules.
Absolutely. And a yellow card for Zohar Liana. He has been quite brilliant. Already 4 goals being scored and 1 assist. But more to be seen from him. In terms of defensive duty, he has not been that well. How much he has performed in terms of attacking in this season's I-League.
A change then for Gokulam Kerala. Komron Tusunov has walked off. Seems to be struggling a bit. A little bit of injury concerns, just limping slightly. But the talk will be about the man who has come on from Spain, Jonathan Vieira, or P2 as he is known as, the new number 10 for Gokulam. But still no Alex Sanchez. We'll wait and see if he comes out later. Stanovich delivers the free kick. PT just controlling it.
Gokulam Kerala. They are now coming forward, and why not? They have to take this win. And the confirmation coming in, P2 Vieira from Spain came in for that man from Tajikistan, Komron Tursunov. And a throw in favor of Gokulam Kerala. P2 Vieira on him. Mr. Orames Cabrera is relying for getting goals to be scored.
And he has come up from the Las Palmas under 19 setup at youth level. Has played in Spain in past for various clubs. And this is his debut for Gokulam Kerala in the I-League. His first glimpse here, and no fall. Look at that burst of pace from him. Joe stops it. It will be interesting to see. 26 years of age, can play in that attacking midfield role, can play in left wing as well if needed. Almost similar to what Komron Tusunov brings on the table as per those stats, I would say. Another injury concern for Aizawl FC. And the physio will be called upon again.
It seems like the Aizawl players, they are struggling with the humidity of the south, especially coming from our northeast regions. Suddenly they have got the chance to play in the south, and that difference in humidity and the temperature, that is costing a lot of injuries. We have seen already players being substituted, players receiving treatments. Kim Kima, one of them. And right now, Aizawl players, they're struggling with that issues.
Okay, guys, be ready, guys, come on.
That man on your screen, Lalrin Mawaya, he will instruct his players to stay calm and keep doing what they are doing.
And Biaktika is taken to the sideline for treatment. He has done his part in the game. He might be able to continue, but there might be a replacement anyway coming in his position, which is of Mavia, sooner or later. But hopefully he'll be all right to carry on. Biaktika has got that all-important first goal for Aizawl, which opened the gates. Really, he's up on his feet right now. But Gokulam in attack. A clever pass and a clever back flick as well. A cleverness combining, but the finish wasn't there. And now Tarpuya. Seen off by Akhil.
Okay, easy.
Could have taken the shot himself. Vieira, his first ever goal it could have been in the I-League. And now no fall. Continuous end-to-end attacks here. Another delivery, and this time towards Abhijit. Shahif takes it to the inside. And Salam Ranjan has seen a pass very wide. And that is almost timed to perfection, not the greatest of first touches. 58% ball possession for Gokulam Kerala, still dominating that stat.
And it seems like Biagtika, he has been subbed off, and that man with jersey number 7, Amawaya, he is coming on the pitch.
Jersey number 32, Biagtika.
Biagtika, we did see that he has received a bit of injury, it seems like, with his hamstring. He was having some issues, and right at the moment, Nikola Stanovich, he is also dealing with some serious injuries.
And at the same time, to mention that Amaria is the one who provides the majority for Aizawl FC. They haven't scored too many, but among those, 3 assists for Amaria, and that's the highest for an individual in this Aizawl FC side. And Babovic will probably have some more time to try and get Gokulam the lead, but the goal machine is still on the bench, preserved safely. I'm sure many of the teams will be looking forward in the I-League to try and steal the services of Alex Sanchez. Wonder if some ISL clubs would too. But here's no fall. A great combination play. A no fall cuts in. Watched closely by Joe, and a shot from distance. Distant from goal.
Christie, he was the man for whom, rather Avijit was there on that lineup to take that shot. Just goes over the bar. Avijit has already taken 2 shots. Nora Fernandez goes as long as he can. And that's a chance for Aizawl. Can he take that? The new man in, Amawaya, looking for options, goes for shot, but it seems like there was a deflection as well. And that goes out for another corner kick. And Amawaya, who just came in, shows his spark as soon as he appears on the pitch.
Absolutely. 2 sounds as soon as he struck it. And Amawaya trying to make immediate impact. He's got 2 goals as well. One from a free kick long way out, which he tried and got. And a corner for Aizawl. And generally, when there are corner kicks, Jose O'Hara rises from somewhere to find them the goal. Rafael delivers, punched out by Bishojit. They'll have another go at it. And it is an attempt from distance, which is off a defender. Rafael again. Closely watched by, and now a no-fall space is the threat for Aizawl. Running with menace, has found some options. Babovic will try to shoot. Clinical. 3-2, and a double for Babovic. He's enjoying his time in India.
And we were talking about goals being scored. We did mention Alex Sanchez, but Babovic said, wait, I have more to be showing. He shows real class. He has already scored a brace today in this match, and just look at the composure and the placement. Just goes to the right of Nora Fernandez. A grounder with a wholesome power, and no fall, and Babovic showing their combination play so well. Their coach Paramas Cabrera, he will be happy.
And Aizawl once again have to try and get back in this game. It has been difficult for them to score goals. We say that they scored 2 in today's game, and they had 2 in the last 6 games before this, and they would need 3 to even get a point here. Cleared away.
Aizawl FC. It's time for them now to get back in this game for another time. They have already done it once, but it needs to be done twice now. They have to assure that they don't concede anymore as well. Now fall. Just look at the pace. And that's a clear foul on him, and that will be a yellow card as well. 7 fouls being committed by Aizawl players, whereas 9 for Gokulam. No fall has been brilliant since the past few minutes, showing his pace, his skills, dribbling past all the players coming in his way. And on the replay,
Tarpuya coming from behind, totally missed the ball. Clear yellow card challenge. Not much complaints from him too, but no fall. Time and again troubling the Aizawl defense, and this is not the first time we have seen no fall to this season. He has troubled every other team he has faced, and sometimes he's been a threat, even though it has been Alex Sanchez scoring the goals. Another swing from P2. Couldn't find the target, but no fall. Well, one man to praise. Consistent performances. He's the highest assist provider for Gokulam. Had 5 before today's game. Just provided for Babovic again. He's got 3 goals as well along with that. Oh, that's some pressure. Nora Fernandez clears it long. And Aizawl will look to strike quickly. Mofela. Back to Kim Kima. What do they have in their bag? Is what will interest many.
meanwhile, if you analyze the after goals scenarios, Nora Fernandez, none of the times it seems like he was happy with his teammates. Each and every time he was seen disappointed and hopeless rather with his defenders who could have done better.
And there is a reason. That is because they were allowing the space to shoot time and again. And when you do that to good strikers, they are so precise that you really, as a goalkeeper, have a chance to get near that.
Exactly, and that's an issue. Oh, that didn't look too good from Bishorjeet. This kind of clumsiness sometimes brings opposite results on your favor. So Vieira passes the ball to that man. Sabrowski, Salam, headed it away. Babovic trying to take the control. And there he gets, no fall. Again onto the move. Cuts in. Looking for options, goes to the right. No fall, sets it in, and that's a shot. That's a goal. It's that man from Spain, Pitu Vieira, getting his goal at the right time, at the right moment, to the left of the goalkeeper.
A debut, picture perfect, made and helped by no fall. How clever, how aware to flick it back. Look at that combination play. And no fall. just delicate, and a finish. Perfect again. And no chance at that bottom corner for Nora Fernandez. Welcome to Indian football. Welcome to the I-League. Peter Vieira.
by jersey number 10,
And of
Pitu
course,
Vieira.
they might have a goal machine on the bench in the form of Alex Sanchez. They have an assist machine on the pitch in the form of No Fall. And time and again he has proved to be lethal. They have provided a number of talents over the years, Gokulam. And they will try to take all 3 points now. We have seen in the past often players like Shejin and Chetin Emes coming up through this very side, performing when needed. Shahif with the throw-in, taking a lot of time, and he'll see a yellow card for that. There are a few changes getting ready for Gokulam. And No Fall. Vision to find Nidin. He's changed sides there. The man who's just come on a while ago, Pitu Vieira, went on to the right hand side. And Stanovich has picked up a knock again. He's receiving some harsh treatment. Nikola Stanovich has been very much the creator today, the orchestrator. And this is more like Gokulam Kerala of this very season. 4 goals scored, 45 for the season. We'll wait to find out who those changes are. One of them looked to be Basit Ahmed Bhatt. Not sure the other one is Alex Sanchez. We'll wait and find out. It is Alex Sanchez there on your screen. It is a triple switch and not a double. Basit Ahmed Bhatt, Saurav and Alex Sanchez are ready. And if you're wondering what the number 21 is for, that was for Aizawl FC, as Mangai Kima comes on to replace Rafal Zaborowski, who came in as a change himself, and Riata comes in to replace Mafela. So the double changes for Aizawl indeed, and 3 for Gokulam. And that's the end of Nikola Stanovich. Basit Ahmed Bhatt comes in his place. And next up, lined. No Fall is done for today's game. Has done enough. Has done his job. And Saurav comes in place of No Fall. And along with that, it is Alex Sanchez who also makes way onto the pitch. Seems like it is Babovic who has been taken off too. I would have fancied a hat-trick, but a man who can score such hat-tricks is on the pitch, Alex Sanchez. 16 goals, 4 assists, a combined 20 goal contributions in this season. Such a massive player to have in your side, and that too coming off from the bench. Oh, what a bench strength to have.
Exactly. Gokulam Kerala, they have shown enough today in this match. Coming with 2-2 leveler after the first half. They have got the 2 important goals. And that last one coming from the new man from Spain, Pitu Vieira. That was a brilliant one. Meanwhile, Aizawl, they have put in their new men, Riata and Manghai Kima.
And now Sheikh Sahil is down, having some issues. That's good to see. Sporting enough from Abhijit, just helping Sheikh Sahil. Struggling with some cramps maybe late in the game.
Jersey number 70, Rafa, replaced by jersey number 21, Larman Vieira. Jersey number 10, Vieira, replaced by jersey number 38.
Well, and it'll be the cooling break at the 75th minute.
Substitution for Gokulam Kerala FC.
And you can hear the confirmation of the changes.
Replaced by jersey number 11, Saula. Jersey number 25, Babovic, replaced by jersey number 38, Alexander. And jersey number 20, Nicola, replaced by jersey number 44, Vasi.
I'm not sure if Sheikh Sahil can continue, but I believe Aizawl have made all the changes. They had Rafael Zabrowski coming in. They had Amavia coming in as well, Riata and Mankai Kiba. Maybe they have one change left, but they do not have too many options on the bench. Unless they've used all the substitution breaks as well, then that's more trouble.
While Sheikh Sahil looks a bit too clumsy at the moment, lying on the field. Medical staffs have surrounded him. But apart from that, if we look at Gokulam Kerala and their fans, they will be happy enough. And why not? After a run of 3 games winless, they are now looking forward for a win at last. And that also, from where they were trailing in these games, they have now up with 4-2 against the mighty Aizawl from Northeast.
Well, it was the cooling break, but I'm sure time is up after that. And any additional minutes spent will be added on at the end of 90. Gokulam wouldn't mind. They are on the lead. And there you can see the Gokulam bench. The experts there, of course. One of them, a very well-known figure. And the goalkeeper coach of Gokulam, Shandip Nandi. Had such a brief career. A very popular one as well, I would say. And is bringing that experience on to these young keepers. Bisharjeet and of course Avilash Paul. Avilash has been very impressive throughout the season. He has played with Aizawl in the past too, an entire season. And of course has been a part of Mohan Bagan and 80k Mohan Bagan back then, and 80k as well. But right now he's with Gokulam, and he's been performing when given an opportunity. Of Vilash Paul strikes the referee. Pass it all the way back to Salam Ranjan, on after the cooling break. Well, one thing Aizawl FC will be happy about is that there hasn't been too many cards, hopefully not jinxing it in today's game. And I mentioned that because among all the 10 meetings, there has been 3 occasions between Gokulam and Aizawl where Aizawl FC have seen a red card. Last season it was KC Mavia who saw a red card in this very fixture at this very venue. It was a 3-0 win for Gokulam. And before that, in the season before as well, in a 2-1 win for Gokulam, it was a red card for Aizawl. And even back in 2020, a 1-1 draw between Gokulam and Aizawl, it was a red card for Aizawl again, and it was Joseph Ajay, the man who is playing for Mohammedan FC this season, very much smiling from the top of the table.
And Gokulam Kerala, they may climb to the second spot today. With 20 matches being played and 36 points, they will climb up to that second position, from where they can throw some sort of challenge to the league toppers, Mohammedan Sporting, who are currently looking like they won't stop. But Gokulam Kerala, they are all set to do their work. And meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala onto the attack. That man sets to the right. Shot comes in, but a bit too off target, and that will lead to an goal kick. And on the replay, just look at the way Shorov got that chance. A nice curler, but it didn't curl that much, which was needed. Sheikh Shahil, he's again up, but it seems like he's struggling. Seems like he has got injured on his knee. That's not a good sign for Aizawl and their bench.
They're just walking at the moment. Sheikh Sahil not at all comfortable. I'm not sure if the change will come in. I'm sure the physio and the head coach is having a look at that and keeping a close eye. And that's a wasted ball. And Shahif's reaction sums it up. Now Sheikh Sahil, tired legs I would say, still manages to find a long pass to Mavia. Back full of trickery. A pull on Mavia. He can pull a trigger, he does. A good positioning from Bishojit and strong hands to collect it.
Bishojit once again coming on the rescue for Gokulam Kerala. Just look at the beautiful shot being taken from that man, Amawaiya, who came in the second half. And Bishojit did it well. Two Aizawl men were there on the box looking for that ball, but all went on vain as Bishojit collected it with ease. The ball goes back to Bishojit. In the middle, Aizawl.
Oh, that's a good pass through. Oh,
Chance.
beaten the defense. And Rinzuala has got his second. Well, there's more drama left in this one.
And yes, absolutely, Rinzuala gets his second. A brace being scored. Though, and that's a confirmation of 2 goals from Rinzuala. The second and the third of Aizawl. And he says that the match is still not over. Just look at the composure from the young lad from Northeast. And he gets his 12th goal of the season. And that's some real class. We have already seen the best of David from Mohammedan in this season's I-League, and now we are seeing another young lad from Northeast, Lalbiakniya Rinzuala. 12 goals already being scored. And it has made 4-3 in favor of Gokulam, though, yet But Aizawl FC still coming on. Oh, another chance. Bishorjeet saves it again.
I will tell you what, that through pass towards Rinzuala has to be given half the credits for that goal. What a beautiful pass. There's a different game in the second half. And a chance from the corner. Bishorjeet misses it. So does the Aizawl attackers, who felt there was a push. Ivan Maric thinks there was something to be seen which hasn't been. Bishorjeet is hurt though.
Ivan Maric, he was claiming for a penalty. We will try to have a replay on that incident. But meanwhile, Bishorjeet, he's up again on his feet. He's a strong lad. But again, another high-scoring fixture in I-League. Already 7 goals being scored from these two teams in this game, and it seems like more is left to become. Bishorjeet goes long and finds his teammates over there. P2 Vieira trying to take the opportunity. Aizawl.
Well, I'll tell you, I still have a confusion of that Rinzuala's first goal, which is showing on the cards that it is Rinzuala with the second, and that is why we said that he has scored 2 goals. But we felt like certainly there was a touch from Akhil on that first one. But the second one, no question marks about how beautifully done by Aizawl FC and Rinzuala. And that's why we mentioned that 12, as it was showing credit to Rinzuala. But of course, if there is any further update, we'll confirm it. Bishorjeet will take that goal kick. Still a majority of possession with Gokulam, 57%. Can they hold on? We've seen late drama in the I-League time and again. Delightful pass again. Tarpuya has seen a pass through off the post. So nearly. But there's drama left. This game is surely not over. And Amavia cannot believe his luck.
Amavia, what a chance he had. An excellent ball from Tarpuya from the right flank. It was all set for another leveler in this game. Amavia, he missed it from a point blank range, I would say, to make it 4-4 in their favor. But the ball is still in front of that penalty box of a Gokulam.
And a free kick, and they've suddenly switched off the Gokulam side and their defense. Fourth foul from Abhijit. Can they make it 4-4?
Yes, this chance is still there, and why not? Tarpuya, Amavia, Riata, Rinzuala. Combination of 4 young stars who have already shown a lot, and they are all set to spark again. Bishorjeet, another guy who has been brilliant throughout this match. Amavia goes for a shot, and there's a chance. But it seems like there was an offside beforehand, and the assistant referee has already raised a flag. But what a chance it was. Once again, Kim Kima was the man who was standing there on offside.
Amavia surely making impact since he has come on. 30 more seconds of regulation time remaining. And we'll wait to find how much added on after this. I won't be surprised if we see a good chunk added. There were a few injuries and a few breaks, at least 4-5 minutes. Quickly taken throw in. Aizawl, 7 minutes it is. And that is good enough time for anything to happen. Vieira accelerating. Somehow still stayed in. And a block comes in. And Gokulam want to kill this game with Alex Sanchez, who is clever in his approach. Forced to slow it down. There weren't too many options.
Gokulam still piling up the pressure on Aizawl defense. It comes in. The chance was there. But Aizawl defenders, they were all aware of it. And Aizawl still looking for that fourth goal. That leveler, which is still pending. Vieira, he could have get that. But he missed that opportunity by hitting it on the post. And Aizawl, they're still trying to get past that line. Aizawl looking for options. In the middle he gets. In the middle. Aizawl, chance! Out! Whoa! We thought that it was a goal, but an offside being called by the assistant referee.
And it was a delightful pass through. And the Aizawl bench is unhappy. Could have left it for Joe maybe, but more or less offside there. Once the flag was up, a good decision. But they still have time in their hand. Missed by the Aizawl player.
And a confirmation which will be coming on was Abhijit. He has been subbed out. And Laishram Johnson Singh is on to do his defensive duties. Bishajit, he again goes long. Aizawl, they are now looking really good. Meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala still struggling to get their fifth.
And that's solid from Kimkima, leader at the back. He was struggling with injuries in the first half and then came back so strongly, and there will be a card on the bench for that complaint. Oh, and it is more than a yellow. It is a red card on the bench. Joe will take the throw in. 3.5 minutes into additional time. 3.5 more left. Another beautiful cross. Vieira hasn't got to it. And Vieira want to. Suddenly, they have a creative eye opened up.
It was an excellent ball for Aizawl FC. None of the players could have got that ball. It was a bit too heavy, I would say. Bishajit goes long. Aizawl still trying for that one. And he will take all his time, and why not? Because they are leading by 4-3. When 3 more minutes left on the additional time in Gokulam Kerala. Alex Sanchez, hardly we have seen anything from him today since he has came in for that man Babovic, who has already scored a brace in this match. Meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala from the right. looking for options. Shorav goes to the right. Nidhin. And they will now take the position of the ball, and they will take all their time to rotate the ball from one half to another. Gokulam taking their time. On the left flank, near the flag. Peter Vieira did it well and earned another throw-in.
Gokulam will want a fifth here. I felt it was a free kick, and it is a free kick awarded. Or is it for simulation? Not sure what. Referee is walking to the spot to have a ward. It is a free kick awarded to Gokulam. A minute more remaining.
Just look at the replay. A straight leg on the face of Peter Vieira, and that led to a free kick from an interesting position, we would say. Just 30-40 seconds more, and it seems like Basit Ahmed Bhatt, he's all there, but Nora Fernandez comes to the rescue. Gokulam still having that position of the ball, goes for another shot. Ivan Maric, a deflection from him. Nora Fernandez goes long, but could not find anyone up there in the whites. And that leads to another throw-in in favor of Gokulam Kerala.
Gokulam with somewhat a long throw, but Aizawl have it back. Maybe there's one last attack remaining in this game, but it is coming in favor of Gokulam. Johnson on the overlap has ample amount of support. A step over through, could have gone down, but decided to stay on his feet. Positive from him, but more positives for Gokulam as they find winning ways back after 3 matches. Full time at the EMS. A 4-3 drama comes to an end with Gokulam getting all 3 points. Aizawl gave a fight, but not enough. Aizawl's win still elusive. 9 matches without win.
And if we go with the possession, with 57% ball possession, Gokulam leading there, as well as on the terms of shot. 15 shots and just 5 of them on target, and of them 4 were scored by them. 11 to 9 fouls as well, yellow cards with 1 to 2. And on each and every stat you will see Gokulam Kerala, they have shown their supremacy. And just if we go with the 15 shots, Babovic, Nicola with 3 each, Avijit, Pitu Vieira with 2 each, Alex Sanchez and Combrown with 1 each.
The 8 shots for Aizawl FC. Winzuala with 3 of them. Movia with 2 attempts too. Could have so nearly equalized. Tika Movia and Mankai Chima with 1 attempt each. 11 fouls from Gokulam Kerala, 4 from Abhijit, 2 from Nikola Stanovich, Alex Sanchez, Christy Davis, Nathan and no fall with 1 foul to the name as well. And the 9 fouls from Aizawl FC. Jose Vieira, Sahil and Terpuya with 2 of them. And 2 each Stanovich rather, and then Vieira, Ivan and Rinjuala with a piece. 9 fouls all over the park, but couldn't stop Gokulam. The points table looks somewhat like this. Gokulam level on points with Srinidhi with 36 points for them. The second and the third teams well away from Mohammedan, but Srinidhi can get closer. They have played 2 matches less than Gokulam and a match less than Mohammedan, but Aizawl's struggle continues. They're at 10th. They have 21 points after 18 matches. They need some points quick. And the story of the match for you all, a 7-goal thriller. 2 centre-backs leading the 2 sides. Comron's knuckleball off target it was. And the first goal from Biagtika past Bishojit to give Aizawl the lead.
And after that goal being scored by Biagtika, Gokulam came hard in their home ground, and that goal, Babovic, which finds the leveler, the first leveler of the game, 1-1. Babovic did well to go past the defender, Nora Fernandez, on this occasion. And then the second one coming in from that man, Nikola Stanovich. A great shot with power defeats Nora Fernandez from the first post, and that gave the lead to 2-1 for Gokulam Kerala. And in the late first half, that goal which got into the count of Rinjuala, but it did look like it was an own goal for Akhil. But never mind, nevertheless, the second one, after the leveler, it was more to come, and Babovic finds the net again with his brace. He puts Gokulam Kerala 3-2 in front of Aizawl FC with a lot of composure. He has put it in through the right of the goalkeeper. Then more were coming, and there it does, with Vieira getting his first goal for Gokulam Kerala. An excellent shot on top of box, and it made it 4-3, rather 4-2. And then the third one was coming from Aizawl FC, and that's the one from Rinjuala with a lot of composure. Surpassed each and everyone with a great through run. He got his second, and that made it 4-3. So there was chances. There was Amawaiya's chance, which could have led to 4-4 as well, but it ends here with 4-3 in EMS Corporation Stadium. Thanks for joining in with us, and we hope to again make a comeback with another excellent match in the next games forward. Thanks for joining in. Good night, everyone.